This week, it's just the boys exploring Scotland's former capital, Dunfermline, a bit of history, a few hidden gems and an excuse to get out of the house. Let's go.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Dunfermline, a town that used to be the capital of Scotland. We're going to uncover royal tombs, a ruined palace and even a hidden cave, all within a few minutes walk of each other. Standing in the heart of Dunfermline, the Abbey Church has been a place of worship for centuries. This is where Scottish kings and queens once gathered and where some of Scotland's most famous monarchs are buried. It's hard to believe so much history is packed into one building. Yes. So right now, I'm standing above the grave of one of Scotland's most legendary kings, Robert the Bruce. But what's strange is most people walk past this every day and have no idea what's actually here. I wasn't expecting to spend so long looking at a pile of old stones, but each one is a piece of the Abbey's history. Some are thought to have come from the lost tomb of Robert the Bruce, while others are surviving fragments of the medieval abbey itself. It's like a giant historical jigsaw puzzle that's still being put together today. So, just next to the Abbey, these ruins are what's left of Dunfermline Palace. This is where Charles I of England was born in 1600s, a king who would later be executed, the only British monarch ever to be put to death, in fact. So, in this one spot, you've got the burial place of a king and the birthplace of another who lost everything. Nearly 700 years after his death, people still travel here to pay their respects to Robert the Bruce. His legacy helped shape Scotland, and his tomb remains one of the Abbey's most important landmarks. If you're visiting Dunfermline, don't miss the Carnegie Library and Galleries, home to fascinating exhibits, local history and the world's first Carnegie Library. It's the perfect place to discover the stories that helped shape Scotland's ancient capital. Opened in 1883, this was the world's very first Carnegie Library, funded by Dunfermline-born philanthropist Andrew Carnegie. Now transformed into the Carnegie Library and Galleries, it's home to fascinating exhibits, local history and stunning views across the Dunfermline Abbey, making it one of the city's most visited attractions.
Why that was treason, pure and simple.
Alright, that is wrapping up a cracking day here in Dunfermline. And honestly, this place has a lot going for it for one town. So, we started at Dunfermline Abbey, which is the final resting place of Robert Bruce. So yeah, no pressure, just casually walking over one of Scotland's most famous kings. Then right next door you've got Dunfermline Palace, where Charles I of England was born, which is impressive, although things didn't exactly end well for him. We also stopped in at the Dunfermline Carnegie Library and Galleries, where you can learn all about Andrew Carnegie, who basically went from a small house here in Dunfermline to being ridiculously rich. Not a bad career path, to be fair. So we did try to visit St Margaret's Cave as well, but it was shut. Classic timing. So we're going to try again tomorrow and hopefully we can get down there. Then we had a wander around the town centre, and it's one of those places where you turn a corner and there's another bit of history that you just didn't expect. So we've now found a park up for tonight in the Glen Pavilion in Pitcreef Park. It's right next to the play park, which means that we're happy because Evan's happy. That's just how it works. But yeah, we're going to get settled in for the night, probably with a cup of tea and a bit of peace and quiet if we're lucky. Possibly hit the stage here. This is dinner, guys. This is Richmond meatless burgers because I'm vegetarian and Michelle's vegan. Cooked in our Ridge Monkey, which is one of the most versatile frying pans you could possibly buy. With these lovely tiger cob rolls. Can't wait. Look at this. It's got magnets, it just flips down. I've got the lovely burgers. And then, see, you know, burger spoons are anywhere. Always try to grab some sachets and stuff as well. They keep forever. So yeah, I've got some sachets. We've got some milk and stuff. Just always keep these little things just in case you need them. Right, I am about to enjoy my dinner. Lovely. Mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, good morning everyone, that's us. We are up and out. We've just parked across from this play park here. So Evan's gonna have a wee wander around, try some of the equipment and stuff. So this is Pitcreef Park, which was a park that was, funnily enough, gifted by somebody. Andrew Carnegie. He was gifted by Andrew Carnegie to the people of Dunfermline. Turns out that Andrew Carnegie was one of the richest men in the world at one point. So yeah, he obviously died a wealthy man, and is part of his will. He left this park, the Pitcreef Park, to the people of Dunfermline, which is amazing. So now we've got fantastic play parks and things. And yeah, we're just gonna have a wee walk around, film some stuff here, and try to tell you a bit more about the park. No visit to Dunfermline is complete without a walk through Pitcreef Park. Gifted to the town by Andrew Carnegie in 1903, this beautiful park combines history, nature and some of the best views in the city. Keep an eye out for the resident peacocks, who have been delighting visitors here for over a century. So one of the coolest things I found out in my research of Andrew Carnegie was that he came up with a phrase that I think is really important. One of my favourite phrases, to be fair, although I'm not a billionaire. One of my favourite phrases, and I think it's probably more relevant now than ever, that if you die rich, you failed. Because Andrew Carnegie gave away all of his fortune. I think he turns out that he'd sponsored like 2,500 libraries. You've heard of the Carnegie Foundation and things like that, because when he was 12 he emigrated to America. His dad was a weaver, and we basically as a family they started from the bottom and worked their way up to the top. I'm getting a little bit annoyed now. I've seen rabbits. There's a rabbit up here. I've seen squirrels. I've still not seen a bloody peacock. So here we are at Andrew Carnegie's birthplace. This is the Birthplace Museum. Andrew Carnegie, millionaire and philanthropist. He was born in this cottage on the 25th of November 1835, and there's a museum here that's free to enter, so we're going to make our way back here. It's open from 11 till 4 Monday to Sunday with free admission, so we're going to come back here and find out a bit more about Andrew Carnegie. So this is the back way to Dunfermline Palace up here. So we're going to go up through it. We never went this way yesterday, so we're going to have a wee look through it. And here's the garden for heroes. It's just such a nice walk as well, and lovely to hear the bells. These ruins may look peaceful today, but Dunfermline Palace was once the scene of royal triumphs and tragedies. Kings were born here, children were lost here, and centuries of Scottish history unfolded within these walls before the palace slowly crumbled into ruin. So this is us in the Japanese garden in Pittencrieff Park. And Pittencrieff Park is just in the centre of Dunfermline, so to have something like this is just amazing. This is us inside the Andrew Carnegie Birthplace Museum. The museum takes you back to Carnegie's early life with a recreated weaver's cottage, family belongings and displays showing what life was like for working families in Dunfermline during the 1800s. So that's us just finished our tour of the Andrew Carnegie Birthplace Museum. Do you know, it's a funny thing, sometimes you go somewhere expecting to do one thing and then when you get there you end up doing something completely different. Be honest with you, I didn't really know too much about Andrew Carnegie or appreciate the things that he'd done. But now that I've been, as I've walked around Dunfermline, there's been so many little footprints of the impact that the man had, not just to Dunfermline but to the world. So yeah, but that's us. We're heading home now. Well, thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like, hit subscribe because it doesn't cost anything, it's free. Hit the bell notification if you want to see more of our videos, and yeah, feel free to comment below and ask any questions or maybe tell us where we should go next as well. That would be great. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Cheers for watching, folks. Like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that we catch you on the next adventure.